Hello and welcome to the wedding planning vlog. We're 4 months out from the wedding now, which is really crazy to think about. That does not sound like a lot of time at all. I have to read this from my notes because I always forget. We've got our venue, we've got our planner, we've got most of our outfits figured out. We did the photo and we have the florist. But the super urgent things for this month are music and videographer. Oh my god. 4 months is really close to be booking those types of vendors. Those are my top priority things for this month. That being said, I'm really excited to plan my bachelorette looks. I've got my bachelorette trip next month, I think, maybe. And I'm also working with our planner to figure out the whole design of the wedding. We figured out the colors, but she's putting together more of a detailed design doc, so I'll show you guys what that looks like once we get it. I'm really excited to see how that looks. One thing we're stressed about right now, I got an email from our venue this morning that the menus for the spring of 25 are ready, which means we can see exactly what we would be eating, but we're not able to go back in time, so it doesn't make sense to fly all the way back just for that, so we're debating what to do. I'm gonna need to noodle on that. So I'm back in New York and we are gonna check out the venue again. It is also wintry and rainy and disgusting, but I think maybe this time we'll be able to go inside. The cafe should be open, so it'll be my first time going inside the building, which is kind of crazy, but I've been trying to put together more of a design vision, and I think being inside will definitely help. The trees are still super bare, but actually the first time we'll probably see it lush is for the wedding. The swans are out. They weren't here last time we came, but I really hope they're back for our wedding day. I think there's just 2 of them who live in here. Looks like they're kind of stuck on the ice. I didn't even know they swam in the ice. The pond is all iced over, which also looks kind of cool with the fog over there. She's so cute. There's the cafe open. The mural back there is so pretty, but this is the bird. I'm trying to figure out if they can remove. I don't know why it's the one bird left. Not bad, not great. There's just one stall, but it's pretty clean. It smells good in here. There's a little balcony up top. Ooh, very nice. Really awesome. We made it to the airport and basically it's the next day. I had delays because of the fog and the mist, and then my flight got pushed overnight, so I don't know why this happens every single time I'm traveling alone, but I am here the next day and I really loved the venue. I was nervous about going inside. Overall, so happy. We ended up meeting the security guard who's going to be working the wedding, guarding the, I guess, outskirts of the building, and then we also ran into a couple who got married there 3 years ago. They were so sweet. They had brought their newborn son to the little like play session that was happening there. I guess he wasn't newborn, he was probably like 2, but they brought their son and it was his first time going to the boathouse, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. The mom and I were like looking into each other's eyes like, this is my future. They were really sweet and they said good luck and they loved their wedding there. I think there are some things that could be improved about the bathroom. There's a weird table in there. It smells really good though. I want to bring in soap and hand towels, I think, so I emailed our planner about that. I just want to like zhuzh it up a little bit so it's a nicer experience in there for people. There's also more birds than I thought there were, so they're just kind of scattered around. And then I was super freaked out because the Audubon Society is upstairs. There's an office that has snakes and turtles, and they said they used to have a tarantula, so those will all be upstairs at the wedding, which makes me a little nervous, but I feel like it'll be fine. It's definitely going to be helpful for me to have been inside the venue. This feels ridiculous saying this, but it's going to have been helpful when I think about the design moving forward. I should have looked at the colors actually. Today we're at a WeWork and I'm trying to get through a bunch of wedding emails. I ended up putting the deposit for our flowers, the stylist, and our photo booth, which is a good accomplishment. I didn't get done some of the things I was hoping to last month, so I need to hop on those ASAP. Makeup, hair, music, videographer. Those are like essential this month, so I feel pressure. One minor decision I'm having trouble with is actually my wedding heels. These ones from Bella Bell are something I was looking at on Black Friday, and and I think they go with my vibe. I just, in my heart, I kind of wanted a designer shoe, but they are pretty expensive. I just don't know if I'm gonna wear these ever again. These are like a wedding shoe to me, not something I would normally pull out. So I guess the thought behind having like a designer shoe is that it's something like this you could wear over and over again, which was the thought process behind my Albania wedding shoe. Oh, this is so cute. Part of me really does want just the classic Manolo, I feel like Carrie Bradshaw moment, but I just don't know. I feel like it's gonna be really uncomfortable and I'm never gonna wear these ever again. It has been a few months though and I've still returned back to those lace ones, so I don't think that's a terrible idea. There's just no return, so if they don't feel good, there's nothing I can do at all. This is also unrelated to anything, but I saw this set on Revolve that would be so cute for my bachelorette trip we've got coming up, so I really love that. It's sold out, but they have pre-order, I think, so no, I missed it. Okay, it's over, guys. Erase her from your memory. While we were home for the holidays, I decided to get through one of the things I've been seriously putting off, which is hair and makeup. I had done a little bit of research, but I wasn't really sure where to start. I'm looking for soft glam, and I feel like probably everyone says soft natural glam, but it's tough to find wedding specific artists who can make it look very natural, so I was kind of struggling with that. I did learn though that when you send your inquiries, a lot of these artists ask that you already have a Pinterest board put together, so even though I had an idea in my head, I had to spend some time going through Pinterest, putting together a specific vision for the look, which now that I'm saying out loud, I probably should have done already. I didn't make any decisions, but started my research. I got an idea from Pinterest to create a guest seating chart that's painted onto a painting, and it looks really beautiful in the picture, so we wanted to try it out. Marshalls and TJ Maxx were selling impressionist paintings with gold frames. I really wanted to find something vintage, but I think this is a good option. There were a few that I liked, and this one I was really attached to. I really like the little details, like this tiny house in the back, but I'm worried that it's too bright overall and that painting white words over it won't show up in the final guest seating charts, but I got it just in case. So one of my bridal Cyber Monday purchases came in while I was gone for the holidays, and I'm very excited about it. It's from Jennifer Behr. We will do a little unboxing. Okay, let's see. So pretty. I don't usually wear big earrings, but I feel like you need a little statement for a wedding day look, so absolutely love these. The second one's also adorable. I thought these would make it really cute, something blue. I'm gonna need to go try both of them on with my actual dress, but they look really cute. These ones are gold and the other ones are silver, so I feel like I have to commit to one for the wedding day. Jennifer Behr sent me a few pieces for my trip with the knot, but these ones I decided to get on the Cyber Monday because they were just so cute. Okay, this one looks really nice. This one I'm a little iffy on. I feel like the brighter color just pops a little bit more, but I'm gonna need to inspect them here. While I ponder this, the other big thing I am doing today is not that big of a deal, but I forget if I mentioned them to you guys or not, but there's one videographer I've been obsessed with, and I cannot track this lady down. We're becoming borderline annoying reaching out to her, but I gotta try everything I got before I give up on it. I need to lock down the videographer really soon, but I'm hoping if I can get in touch with her, then we can work with her. I'm gonna make you guys sit here with me while I send it for emotional support. I had a new idea. She might have logged that email as not interested, so maybe I'll start a new thread. Okay, sent. I will keep my fingers crossed on that and keep you guys posted. I just realized I haven't heard anything from the veil designer creator who sent me the kind of wonky veil last time. If you saw one of the first wedding vlogs in the series, I'll put it up there, but it was just so off. So she was supposed to be sending a new one and I haven't heard anything. Oh, that's my fault. I didn't see her message on Etsy. I don't get the alerts. She asked what time I need it. Okay, I just told her that we need it by May 1st. I feel like that'll give us a little bit of a window, but she can probably get it done by then if she was asking about this 2 months ago, and it was my fault is the takeaway. Okay, we've got that mini squared away. Feel good. Okay, I'm making my way over to get a facial today. Before the Albania wedding, I bought a 6-pack of Diamond Glow facials. I was planning to use 3 of them before Albania and 3 of them before the US wedding, but I didn't realize they needed to be so far spaced apart, so I've got 4 and I'm hoping to use 1 per month until the wedding. I've never gotten regular facials, and when I got those facials before the Albania wedding, I have never gotten more compliments on my skin, and since I stopped doing the facials, they disappeared, so I think there must be something going on. I'm really excited to be getting a facial today though, because
every winter I get really bad, like deep breakouts on my chin, and that just started, if you guys have been following for a while, when I got my Christmas pimple in Florida. It's been going on since then, so I probably need to see a dermatologist, but for now, I'm just gonna get the gunk cleaned out of me. I go to the IO clinic in Palo Alto. I'm not sure how I found them, maybe on social media, but I really like them. And they have an esthetician next door, so they're owned by the same company, so I can go see both, which is nice. So far, I've been loving the Diamond Glow facials. The IO clinic has the world's comfiest beds. I really wish I had whatever bedding this is at home because it's amazing. I got some extractions, which is always amazing, and then we started the Diamond Glow process. Essentially, it is exfoliating the top layer of your skin and putting in serum at the same time. So they choose a custom serum that is going to give your skin exactly what it needs, and this is the little dirt that comes out afterwards, which was pretty clean this time. I just got out and my face is a little bit red. We did some extractions on some of the essential gunky areas, and they said I can definitely fit in my 3 other appointments before the wedding, so I'm very excited to be able to do that. It looks red, but it feels incredible, like so soft, so plump, so hydrated. Hello. Today I'm down in Los Gatos to get my hair done. I go to the studio in Los Gatos and I just want to get it all fixed up before the wedding. I feel like it just needs a little more oomph because my hair is so, it's not thin, but it's like fine, you know? So I'm running a bit late for that, and I feel nauseous because I was looking at my phone in the car. I ended up Ubering because I'm scared of the highways down here. Also trying to see if I can find some food because I'm starving. Like the facials, I'm also starting my hair a few months out just to make sure we've got the color locked and loaded and I know exactly what I want my hair to look like. We added the extensions in and I'm so happy with them. I think they ended up being 22 inches and we trimmed them a little bit, but we went for this really cute mushroomy brown color. So my hair took 10 times longer than I ever imagined it could, but I'm so happy with it. I'll show you what it looks like in the daylight because right now I made it gross already, but we got the extensions blended in really well and I couldn't decide. I thought I wanted to go like this long, but we'll see. We're gonna start long and then we can always go shorter. And then if I style my bangs, they should sit right, but we're on a good path for the wedding. Here is how the hair is looking. Next day, the curls stayed. I slept like this so that I could keep them for today. But I feel like the bangs aren't banging how I need them to, but I have had it worn all day. Today, for wedding planning, I am looking at these floor plans the planner sent. For the ceremony specifically, we're kind of torn on the shape we want. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I also heard from the videographer we like that she's not available for that day, which is depressing, but she gave me a recommendation, so I'm gonna check that person out. It is like maybe my top stress right now that we need to figure out the videographer. So probably Friday, I'm gonna sit down, send out all those inquiries because it's getting really last minute for figuring out that type of thing. So that has me stressed. Let me show you the floor plans though. This is one of the options and we're thinking either the rows will be kind of squared off like this or we can kind of curve them. And she was saying this mock-up doesn't quite show the angle it'll be at. They'll be straight here and then kind of curved down. But I really wanted something rounded. I think maybe this might not make sense for our space, but I love this idea in my heart. This one we don't really need to make a decision until maybe like a month out. So I'm gonna noodle on that one. Just gonna catch up on some other emails. Today we're in Chinatown and we're gonna be looking for a QiPao for the rehearsal dinner. I'm gonna be wearing one, I think. So the struggle is figuring out what shade of red because there's very bright reds, but I want something a little more toned down. So I found some places on Reddit. It's really hard to find some in San Francisco, but I'm gonna see what we can go find and we'll go try some on. I'm really excited. I haven't worn one since I was maybe in like elementary school, so we're gonna see how it looks. Our first stop is Dragon Seed over on Clay Street. This one, Reddit said, is next to the restaurant, but like in a basement. I have a little short list here. Let's see, it should be, well, this is the street. It should be over here somewhere. Based on a lot of the Reddit threads I was looking at, I feel like some of these places might not exist anymore, but it's very hard to find an actual list online, so maybe I should make the list. That would be helpful. Our first stop was Dragon Seed, which was a Reddit recommendation. They had a lot of dresses, and actually while we were there, someone was getting fitted for a Miss Chinatown pageant dress, which was kind of cool. They had a lot of the vibrant red, which I was kind of trying to avoid. I was really hoping for something more of a burgundy, and they were really pushing the bright red on me, even
though I loved some of these more like burgundy velvet colors. So we took some notes. I think they were really pushing more of the classic shape, which I think is not necessarily flattering for my body type.
That means you are older, see? Like her. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually tip-in looks better.
In the second store, I actually found a dress that I really loved. It had the burgundy shade, it had really pretty embroidery and embellishments, but again, I don't think the slim cut on the bottom is super flattering on me. We made some notes, looked at the tags, and I tried to remember it as best I could, and we figured we would come back and check, but we ended up having a pretty bad experience here. The salesperson ended up yelling us out of the store after not making a purchase, which was a little traumatic. All the other stores we saw online were closed, so these were the two ones. We gave it a go, and I'm either gonna end up ordering one online, or there's another store in San Jose that I might give one last shot. So we only ended up being able to go to 2 spots, 2.5. We went to one souvenir store just to see what they had just in case, but one of them was fully custom and the other one was more off the shelf, but it sounded like we could get something custom if we wanted. I fell in love with this one dress from Mei, and I think that's what I'm thinking right now, but I do need to check a little bit online. Maybe there's some more modern versions, but it was definitely like a fresher type shopping situation, more so than regular wedding dress shopping. That was stressful, but back to wedding planning. I got 2 boxes in the mail that are outfits I was planning to wear for my bachelorette, and I'm very excited about it, so I'm gonna show you. The first one is from Show Me Your Muumuu. I was obsessed with them in college, and I saw this dress on Pinterest and I was immediately in love. It looks like it might be a little tight on the hips, but we'll see. I got that one in a medium. The next set is from Revolve. This one I had to pre-order about a month ago, maybe a month and a half. Ooh, I wasn't expecting this. It's kind of like swimsuit material. It's very squishy. Is this the right thing? What? Okay, we've got a little shell bra type situation and a mesh asymmetrical top that goes over it. And then the skirt, oh, that's a nice, okay, this material is so nice. It's kind of a long slinky skirt. This is cute. These are so nice. Ah, I'm so excited. So we heard back from our calligrapher, and apparently we cannot do the original painting idea I had in mind. The painting I found, she said, was too small, but also she was nervous about making mistakes and then having to do it over multiple times, if that makes sense. So if she messed up that painting, she would want at least 2 others as backups, and I feel like that'll just end up being more expensive than it's worth. So our planner proposed a different idea, and then I was like poking around on Pinterest this morning and I found something really cool. Since we've got this painting, it could be really cool to do like an art gallery wall, and I've seen other versions of this idea where you have art at your wedding, whether it's in a museum or you have a little gallery section. I feel like it could be cool to have the seating chart be like that. There are only 3 photos I found on Pinterest, but I think essentially what it's going to come down to is just getting little papers with the tables, and then you hang paintings on a wall. One of my inspo images has really cool columns, but you could also do drapery behind it, so it might end up being a little bit of a DIY situation. I like this idea just as much, if not better, so I think this was a good turnout. I've been having an insanely hard time committing to picking a videographer. I don't know why. I think there's just a lot of pressure to make the right choice, but I'm like frozen in the decision. So today I set time aside to literally just reach out to everyone I have on my list. I've been absolutely dreading this, so I'll just do it. There are some wedding videos and photos too, but I feel like to a lesser extent than videos, where you watch them and you just can't, I mean, I cry watching random people's wedding videos, but I'm just sitting here smiling that some of these are so cute. I feel like the Super 8 films just add such a nostalgic feeling. I told this to someone I met with and they said it was such a good way to put it, but watching Super 8 wedding videos feels like they're your memories almost. Looking at them, it feels like I was at the wedding and like I know these people, and I don't at all. I just love that feeling, and I want that warm, squishy heart feeling when I watch our video back. That's why I'm leaning that direction. I sent out the inquiries. We'll see what comes back, but I really should have booked that this month and I did not. Also makeup, also shoes. I could not tell you what I did this month. I think that's it for this month's vlog. Next month, I pretty much need to do everything that I did not do this month. Like literal emergencies are video, hair, and makeup. I guess that's it. We're waiting for our design doc still. I shopped around, like I was looking for shoes, I was looking for jewelry, I was looking for the QiPaos, but I didn't make any decisions. So I'm stressed. I cannot believe it's so close that I really need to figure this stuff out. And it's good that I'm filming it so that I put the pressure on myself.
Next month, though, I'm excited. I have my bachelorette trip. It's just me and one friend, so it's going to be a super chill Lux vibe, which I'm really excited for. And obviously, there's a lot of other decisions that I need to catch up on. So if you want to see some of my other wedding content, you can find me over on Instagram and TikTok at RayHersey, and I'll see you guys. Bye.